Hi everyone, I just want to make a quick little video here, a little bit off the cuff, just kind of showing off some of the new artwork I've got for the channel, thanks to a one Yoren Evers, which we will talk about near the end of the video. But I just wanted to show off what we're kind of going with moving forward, and kind of embracing this theme of the Legion, as it were, because for the people who do follow the channel, I want you to know how important and special you are to me, and I kind of wanted to work with Yoren on some stuff that kind of embrace that a little bit more. So I'm going to go over a few pictures here that Yoren gave me, and we're going to kind of look at what they have to do with the videos going forward, so you're not like, okay, he put this video at the beginning, or this image at the beginning of a video, and I have no idea what it is, or what it's talking about. So I'm going to put these images up. Let me know what you think about them, but here we go. Let's start with this very first one. This is just, this is me, in a very cool buff, animated form. I don't exactly look like that, but it's pretty close. I gotta say, it's pretty dang accurate. This is a video, or this image I'll probably put up for kind of just normal videos and things like that. If I want to start off a video that I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with, I'll probably, you see that black bar there, which you'll see in some of these other ones, I'll put the title that you'll probably see right here is like an intro title or something like that, and that will probably be this first one. And if you look in the back there, you can see there's kind of camps and tents and stuff set up, and that is where you guys are. You're part of my army, my legion, as it were, and together we are strong. But that's that first image, and I really love it. It's super cool, and I mean, they just keep getting cooler. Personally, we look at the second image here, and this is obviously Joe and myself. And if you guys are unfamiliar with our podcast, Joe and I sit down every week, talk about all the things in life that are most important. Movies, TV shows, video games, stuff like that. And because we're using face cams now, we probably won't use this image as frequently, but I would still like to use it a lot because there are kind of two variations of this one. This is the kind of the high def one that Yoren ended up on. The other one had a little more kind of color, but this one's kind of fun where the sun's kind of beaming through and I'm kind of looking down at the table. We're kind of planning out a battle strategy here, and that's just kind of our weekly general meeting, or generals meeting, as it were. So yeah, really cool picture. Also, I really love the mug that Joe's got. I know it's probably supposed to be like beer or mead or something, but Joe always talks about like Diet Canada Dry, so I like to imagine that he's got a ton of Diet Canada Dry in there. So pretty funny stuff. I really enjoy it. Next up here is a video, or not a video, an image for the wish lists that you'll probably be seeing coming down the line. I did want to put it in for Deathstroke, but what happened was Yoren and I kind of talked about for that one, we weren't sure what we were going to do with this one, and really what this kind of means is, like, if you look here on the bottom, like kind of right above the black bar, you can see all these kind of like gray little, like, kind of, they look like rocks or something, but those are actually the helmets of the Legionnaires. And here I'm kind of showing off my battle strategy, my kind of perfect scenario going into this thing, against, making the best possible foe, which would be the best video game or movie, or my dreams kind of come true here. So you can see up on the board here all this stuff that kind of like, oh, so I want this and this, and I think this would be perfect if we do this and this. So when I'm doing wishlist videos in the future, there's a good chance you will see this in there for transition slides. So if you're like, what the heck is that? That is what that is. Fun little fact, off to the left there, on the far left, right behind Joe, is, I believe, Yoren. He's kind of hanging out there, my stealthy animating assassin. He's very cool. Yeah, very neat. This one I'm probably most excited for. It's just me meditating in a field kind of before the battle, which every battle is kind of, in essence, a review. Those are kind of the big battles we have going on here. And hopefully we'll get some kind of end screens to show off, like a victory, a stalemate, and a loss for those battles. And that will be like, victorious will be like, 8 or higher, and it's like, oh, we had a great fight and it was beautiful. A stalemate might be like kind of 7 to 5-ish, where we kind of like, it kind of broke even. It was like not the best, but it was okay, but we're not really sure how it went. And then we might have another, like, a loss, like we're in the infirmary for really low scores, and everyone's just bleeding out, and we're all just, oh, it's horrible, get slaughtered by this thing, which wasn't a beautiful battle at all. But for this one in particular, we're looking at me just kind of sitting and thinking about just, these games, these movies, these TV shows, all these things, and kind of meditating. And these will be the things that you'll probably see this image particularly when I do kind of my editorials. I might call them meditations or something, and I might even address it kind of, RP it up. So when you first come into the video, I might say like, oh, like, take a seat. I was just, thinking about these things. And this will be a little bit more like I'm talking right now, probably a little more off the cuff, kind of explaining a few things, kind of some plot points or kind of some ideas, not plot points, just thoughts, just points in general, really, about certain things and kind of how I feel about them. Not necessarily always based in just like facts alone, kind of a mixture of that and opinions as well. So moving forward, I'm going to try to do these every once in a while. Just a few minute thing, probably won't be anything too crazy. Might stick with the static image. We might throw some other images in there. I might even try to throw in some gameplay if I can. But I just kind of wanted to let you know about this one. But I'm really excited about this one because this kind of opens the doors and just kind of to sit down and maybe take a few minutes, rest in between the battles, as it were, think about things, and just kind of, speak out loud a little bit. Just have a little bit like a little soapbox, as it were, but just meditative, not necessarily super crazy or anything like that. But I'm really excited about that one. Also, a lovely picture. Oh my goodness, it's just gorgeous. Next one we have here is we're looking at kind of us before the battle. Probably see these at the beginning of reviews, maybe transition slides during reviews too. In the past, I've kind of used like an image from the game or the movie and then put like a word on there as like, synopsis or like a background or like high points or shortcomings and stuff like that. But this one might be what I put on instead now. And as you can see, there's myself and Joe and all of you guys kind of right alongside me there, kind of us all going out to the glorious battle. Hopefully it's glorious. Hopefully it's beautiful. And I know it kind of sounded before like it's inverse of what it should be, where it's like if we crush something, that would be a low scoring thing. But that's not true. It's, if we have a victorious and beautiful battle with this amazing foe, then that will kind of translate and hopefully will make its way onto the screen for you guys. So, but yeah, that's just us getting ready to go. Oh man, I love it. There's so much in the scene. We're just looking out at whatever is coming down the line. So there's a lot coming. So it's going to be good. These last two screens here are kind of up in the air as far as what we're doing for an ending screen. I really enjoy this one because, again, it's like I'm in the middle of the camp. We have some names up here which can change over time, and we might shift them around. Joe's middle name is not actually Beaver. It's just kind of a fun little joke if you listen to the podcast or watch it now. But if you guys really, really want your name on here, let me know. It's, like I said, it could shift. It could change all the time. Kind of newest recruits or just kind of shifting around and stuff like that. And then you'll be able to kind of see, like, off to the left there, that's where we put the podcast. And then off to the right, might just put, like, another video up or whatever else so you can click it. And then there'll be, obviously, the subscription up in the middle right there. So I might throw this one at the very end again, just kind of wrap things up. But just want to let you know that's one of the options. And then this last option we have here, pretty cool. I love the lighting. Again, it makes me look just, like, so very cool and pretty self-indulgent for me, but Jorn was kind of talking to me about this as this would be more applicable to a lot of different things. So like for the Deathstroke one, we probably could have ended with this one instead of the one I just showed you previously. So I like it. Obviously it gives me a little more room creatively to kind of throw down a couple of pictures right there and maybe a subscribe button somewhere in there. But or we could use that for other things as well. So it doesn't really matter. The other one kind of lends itself more easily to each picture and subscribe button and stuff. But then this one, you can really do whatever you want with it. So I might even use this one in other things. So I don't know. It really depends. But yeah, we'll drop back to this other picture here, just to kind of show, to kind of end what this would look like. I could show, I guess, both, but I guess you could try to get the picture on the other one. But this is kind of the one I'm leaning a little more towards, even though I'm still probably going to use that other one somewhere down the line. So, guys, let me know what you think about this type of thing. Do you like this? Do you, going forward, is this something that you enjoy? Do you want to be a part of this? Because I would love your feedback on it if you like it or not, just to kind of differentiate our channel a little bit, because that's kind of what I'm looking for. Going forward here, there are so many channels out there like us, and I wanted to do something a little special, kind of, show my appreciation towards you guys. And thankfully, I have a good friend who is an amazing artist that is willing to kind of draw some of this stuff out, and it just looks so incredible, and I'm very lucky to have it. But I wanted to take a few minutes here. Sorry it's a little long-winded, but let me know what your thoughts are. Share them down in the comment section below, or just tweet at me, @GoCritical, and you can just say, like, hey man, like, I really like this art, I didn't like this art, or I love this thing, I don't think you should do this. Whatever. This is, we're learning as we go. So, you know, whatever information you have for me, that could be, you know, very, very beneficial. So, yeah, that'd be great. If you are new to the channel, I say welcome. If you want to subscribe, you're more than welcome to. You can be part of this as well, but even if you're not, I'd still have your feedback regardless. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for taking a few minutes here to sit down and just listen to me ramble. Hope you enjoy this. I'm not sure if I'll do too much more, like, kind of explaining where the channel's going to go for a while until we kind of hit various milestones and stuff like that. But I'll try to do some more of those editorials for things like that. I've got one that I think I'm going to get to pretty shortly here. And hopefully, if you're watching this in the kind of a few weeks in the future after this has been put out, that editorial will probably be out. So go check that out. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. There we go. West of your day. Love and hugs. Adapt and overcome. And I'll see you next time.